In this video, you're going to learn about YouTube's huge content policy change that's occurring on July 15th. And if you've already heard about this, please watch this video anyways, because a lot of people are spreading misinformation on this right now. I've been running YouTube channels like this for years. In the last 4 years, I've had over 20 monetized channels. So this paragraph here is what everybody is freaking out about. In order to monetize as part of the YouTube Partner Program, YouTube has always required creators to upload original and authentic content. On July 15th, 2025, YouTube is updating our guidelines to better identify mass-produced and repetitious content. This update better reflects what inauthentic content looks like today. And this is all YouTube has released so far. And people are spinning this like crazy. But at the end of the day, we're only going to find out exactly what this means on July 15th. But with my previous YouTube knowledge and experience, I already have a pretty good idea as to what exactly will happen. So first, I want to break this down for you. This first sentence here talks about original and authentic content. If you didn't already realize, it says in order to monetize as part of the YouTube Partner Program, YouTube has always required creators to upload original and authentic content. They're not saying this is what's going to happen, this is already the case. Meaning original means original, even if it's produced by AI. Authentic means transformative, right? If you're taking somebody else's content, you're making it transformative, not just completely stealing it, even if you're using AI to do so. And because this is always right here, we can take a look at this channel that I have called Cave Tales. I started this channel mid-June. I got monetized on July 2nd. If they're saying they always required creators to upload original and authentic content, my channel wouldn't have gotten monetized yesterday. So those freaking about AI, please calm down. The next sentence talks about mass-produced and repetitious content. Mass-produced, they kind of mean these farms that I like to call them, just stolen content farms. If you haven't seen these before, I'll give you some examples. They'll take like a Joe Rogan podcast and they'll take, let's say, 10 guests that talk about similar topics, put it together and just add subtitles and barely put any effort. And they're able to spam out 3-4 videos a day. And the issue isn't that they're uploading 3-4 times a day. The issue is that 3-4 times a day is just making them a lot of money off of content that shouldn't have been monetized in the first place, because it's not their content and they're not really transforming it. Repetitious content is pretty much the same thing, but it applies more so to yourself. I'll be honest, I've seen some creators do this. They'll upload content and then they reuse their own content. They'll take 5-minute segments of the previous video and add it to the end of their next video. Things like that, just taking your own content. So this first one and the second one are pretty much the same thing, but this first one is saying, don't, repeat and steal content from other people without transforming it. And the second one is saying, don't repeat and steal content from yourself without transforming it, because that's still repetitious content. I imagine most people watching this probably don't have to deal with this anyways. And then their last sentence is pretty much a summary of everything above. And keep in mind, this is all they've said so far. So everybody's saying, oh my gosh, everybody's cooked, AI's cooked, sleep channels are cooked. Guys, they're just trying to scare you. And please watch this whole video because I want to talk about why creators are doing this and trying to scare you. Hint, hint, it's because they want to make money off of you. But there are definitely a few changes that I see here. With the sleep channels, I think we need to make a few changes. Right here I wrote goodbye ChatGPT type scripts. And I don't mean this literally, but a lot of people write their scripts for sleep channels using ChatGPTs or free models of AI. And the reason this is a problem is because YouTube can get the transcript of every video on YouTube pretty easily. And even if they don't do this right now, they could start flagging AI scripts. At the very least right now, they're going to use the transcripts to see if you have repetitious content, which AI, like a free model like ChatGPT, might use things like taken from Google without you even knowing. So just in general, I think you're still fine with ChatGPT, but to be honest, ChatGPT is not writing great scripts, and it's going to risk you getting demonetized if you're using really low quality scripts that are taking from Google and from other sources. Another thing, it's very easy for YouTube to tell if there's text-to-speech in a video, so just AI voice. And I'm talking about like the TikTok text-to-speech voice, like the one that doesn't even sound human. I'm talking about like the free 11 Labs models, free models that you might find on other websites. Stuff like that is potentially cooked, right? We don't know yet. I'm not going to say anything definitively. But once again, AI scripts in general are fine. There are models that aren't ChatGPT that are good. Same thing, 11 Labs, their multilingual V3, there's no way YouTube's going to be able to detect that. Because what you got to realize is that YouTube's a business, they're using AI, right? They got VO3, they got Flow, they got a ton of things that they're working on AI. So best believe they're going to check for all of this stuff using AI. They're not going to have their workers manually check this, right? And I'm telling you right now, AI is not good enough to check, Claude Sonnet 4 scripts if it's AI. It's not good enough to tell if 11 Labs V3 is AI. So essentially, if they decide to cut back on this type of stuff, it's going to be on the people that are trying to do all this free, right? That are making content that is free, aka they're just spamming out content because it doesn't cost them any money. Another thing that I'm almost certain will be gone, this one is a no-brainer that they're going to demonetize, is these black screen / one image videos. So I'll show you what I mean right here. A good example is the Sleepy Scientist. He has a good channel where he does, sleep content. He's uploading daily, gets a lot of views, and he's making a lot of money. But at the end of the day, he's starting, as you can see, he starts with images in his videos, but then around the 30-minute mark, yeah, exactly at 30 minutes, it fades out, and now it is a black screen for the rest of the video. Sleepy Scientist, if you're watching this, best believe there's a 90% chance you're getting demonetized for doing this if you keep doing this. Now, I'm actually running many sleep channels like this, like I just showed you with Cave Tales. So here's a crime one that I'm running. I could just show you, if I click on any of my videos, I do not do one image or a black screen, right? If I skip through, it's always going to be a different image no matter where I press, and that's because every few minutes the image switches. So I don't have to worry about that personally. So just in general, if you want to make these like sleep content videos, just have good quality scripts, have a good quality voiceover, and just have images throughout your video. And to absolutely guarantee that you're not going to get demonetized, just like have your images zoom in slowly throughout the video and just have transitions and like an overlay like this. I do this in all my videos. Like if I skip to the end of this image, you can see it's more zoomed in than before. So it's kind of like always zooming in, has an overlay. And here I'm using the highest level of 11 Labs, the highest level of Claude. And that's because I'm doing everything through TubeGen. Now, if you guys don't know, TubeGen AI is a tool that I personally created. And I use this tool for all 5 of my sleep channels I have right now. And all 5 of my channels are monetized and making between $100 to $500 a day. And this tool I'm using to generate my titles, right? I just paste in the channel links here. So if I wanted to go to my Sleepless Crime channel, I could just take this, paste in the channel link, and this is where I'm getting my video ideas from. You can web search video context, and this is using the highest level of Claude. And we're also partnered with 11 Labs as well, so we're using the highest level of 11 Labs here. So pretty much you just create your style with this tool. So if I wanted to copy my own channel, right? If you guys want to copy this, go for it. Although this niche is pretty saturated, I would recommend you not to do that. But you could just copy and paste, for example, these link addresses, put them, you can put up to 6 videos, and it's going to copy the script style to make them exactly like whatever channel you're trying to copy. You select your language. We have 4 languages right now. And then you can take a listen to some of these voices, for example. Like I like Frederick.
And here we have a calm, well-spoken narrator, full of intrigue and wonder for nature, science, mystery, and history.
Right, so if I create this style, I can put in a video title here with the video title generator, or just put your own, and this is going to generate a very high quality script that YouTube's not going to be able to differentiate. And once it starts generating, this script is very good, and YouTube is not going to flag this because it is high quality. It's just that simple. And it's July 4th as I'm recording this, but I'm telling you right now, I'm extremely confident that using this tool, you have almost nothing to worry about with demonetization with YouTube channels. So once you have your script generated, right, it's that easy. You just make a style, put in your video title, you generate your voiceover right here. So our voiceover is done, right? And I'll play you a sample just to see how high quality this is.
A young nurse walked into the sterile silence of Somerset Medical Center's cardiac unit.
Now, not only can you generate the script, the voiceover, the titles with this, but you can also generate images, which is going to use the script plus the voiceover and time everything out for you. So if I wanted to do, because this is crime, we could do realistic, but you could do 3D models. There's a ton of options, and you can even use this tool for shorts. But let's just say, for example, I want to generate 10 images. It's going to evenly divide the script into 10 separate segments where it feels like, where the AI detects that it would make sense to have images. And not only will it generate these images for you, but you can convert them to videos so that that it's already timed out for you. So let's say you have a 10-minute video. It'll make each image around 1 minute long. Maybe the first one's 1:03. It's already done here. So you can see the first one here is from 0 minutes to 1:44, then 1:44 to 3:07. And then you can either download this as images or videos and check it out. You don't have to have one static image or a black screen because all of this is already generated for you very quickly, and it's very high quality. Like I said, you can come back here on July 15th and see that I was right. Not to be that guy, but anyways, back to our document here. Now, content opportunity. The reason I'm saying this is because a lot of people are going to get demonetized because of their low quality stuff. And some people have been scared by gurus. And now they're the people that might have wanted to start this kind of content just aren't going to anymore because of that. So now the sleep content, it's people were worried about it getting saturated. It's still not saturated. I'm still getting channels monetized. I just had one monetized yesterday, like I showed you. But now the opportunity is even bigger than it was before because now people are going to get demonetized. Now people are going to stop uploading content. I think a lot of the sleep channels are going to like stop uploading because they're scared, to be honest. So that's just a content opportunity to note there. Just in general, I think long form won't be affected as long as, you listen to the beginning of this video. And for shorts, some shorts will be affected. but it's just going to be the shorts that are repurposed, like taking other people's content and uploading it. If you're taking other people's TikTok clips or whatever and you're not putting your own voice over it or adding commentary, then I mean, it makes sense to get demonetized. And I never ran shorts channels like that in the first place myself. Any shorts channel I ran always had a voice on it, right? Like a script and a voiceover, like a long form channel. And the last thing I want to talk about, and please listen to this because it is important. Gurus are trying to scare you. Now, why are they trying to scare you? A lot of them are trying to scare you because they sell a course, right? With any YouTube update, it doesn't matter what it is. It's the smallest little YouTube update ever. Now, oh, I'm a guru. I have a ton of experience. Now there's this update. Everything's going to change, but I've been with YouTube for years. So buy my course and I'll make sure that you're all good. Kind of like that's the vibe I'm getting from this. And I linked a video here actually. Now, no hate to this guy at all because there's a good chance he'll watch this video. But he made a video covering this and he was pretty much just saying, anybody that's uploading AI content, you're cooked. Sleep content's cooked. I mean, just a big scare video. But he has TubeGen AI pulled up here. He also has Creo, which is a totally different tool that kind of generates like Reddit stories for shorts. And the Reddit stories for shorts, that might get demonetized because, right, you're kind of taking content. However, to go over these like boring history channels and say that, oh, it's cooked, and he even pulled up, TubeGen at some point saying that this is all cooked. At the end of the day, it takes literally like let me show you my mouse. This is how much scroll it takes to see the top of the description. Apply to my one-on-one mentorship here. Join my Telegram group here. And even people in the comments immediately. I don't think boring history will get demonetized. Even if it uses AI for the scripts, it's already transformative, right? Some people are calling this out already. And like I said, no hate to this guy. I looked at his channel. I mean, it looks like he does have some successful YouTube channels. So I'm not going to discredit him on not knowing YouTube because he might. And I don't know if he does. I'm not vouching for him either. But like I said, please don't send hate to this guy. I originally wasn't going to make a video on this because the content thing that they put out, like, look, it's literally one paragraph. Like, this one is not relevant to anything that these guys are talking about. It's 4 sentences here. And so many people are freaking out about it. It's insane. And it's because of videos like the one I just showed you, which he's just trying to get a bag. I'm not going to say, like, I've sold a mentorship in the past. Right now, I'm not advertising any mentorship. So if you look in the description, there's not going to be a mentorship link. There will be a referral code to TubeGen, though, because unlike a $5,000 mentorship, you can spend $5 for a trial here. But yeah, if you've already heard about this update before this video, it's probably because somebody was trying to sell you something off of scaring you. And it's actually a pretty common sales tactic to scare somebody into buying something from you. So just be aware. See ya.